go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl. Shake them dice and roll them, shake them dice and roll them. When they ask you what's the dance, you say that's the hustle.
Diamond Princess.
Kill More Beats, live and direct with David Rush, aka Young Boss. You know what I'm saying? I'm vibing out here. You know what I'm saying? So tell me why the fuck you changed your name? You know what I'm saying? From Young Boss to David Rush. What is that about? Tell the people right now.
You know what I mean? Basically, when I got my deal, we was in a listening session, and all the execs and my bosses and everybody was listening to the music, and they wanted me to change the name. So many youngs, so many bosses, and you know, they felt like there was so many littles, and it was so generic, and my music was so different from, you know what I mean, what other people was doing. David Rush is more of like a universal name, you know what I'm saying? My real name is David, you know what I'm saying? So it's like kind of works out. The Rush comes from just my lifestyle as far as with dialysis and treatment, medical condition I got. You know what I'm saying? The rush in my blood going through my body, rushing me to get this game popping. So, you know what I'm saying? David Rush is the name now. Still Young Boston Street, you know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Word. That's basically what it is, you know what I'm saying? Kill More Beats all day, you know what I'm saying? And I interview a lot of people, you know, and I don't give a fuck about the Hollywood shit. Like, I'll let you know from the door, you Hollywood and you ain't real, or you this, you that. I'll let you know I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something about this man right here, straight up. I get a positive vibe, first and foremost, straight humble.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? He a gentleman, you know what I mean? On some real shit. That has something to do with it. Some people may be thinking, like, just because your name was Young Boss or something like that, I mean, you maybe a down south rapper or something like that. Did you get a lot of that stereotype?
I mean, it's funny because I really started in the South, to be honest with you.
For real?
I was in Atlanta, and working with a producer by the name of Sounds, who did Love in the Club Part 2 for Usher, Beyonce, Lil Wayne. And he was doing a lot of my records in Atlanta. And Young Boss was named given to me in Atlanta at school, actually. I was the youngest in the class, and I used to call me Youngin', and I always tried to be the leader, so he used to call me Boss. So the teacher one day was like, Young Boss, come up here and give you a presentation. And it kind of stuck. I was like 17.
You hear that? That's the name they gave him. You know what I mean? All your motherfuckers out there naming yourselves and shit. You know what I mean? That's the name they gave him.
Yeah,
heard it right there. You know what I mean?
So, you know, definitely going to stick with me all through, so.
Basically, like I said earlier, you know, I know Manny for a long time through Grand Finale. You know, affiliates with the XB family and all that. Explain to me how. Alright, see, I'm gonna keep it real. I heard the song Go Girl, you know what I mean, before Pitbull and Trina were on it. Explain to me how basically the stardom happened. Like, did it happen overnight? Did it happen, like, how did that whole deal pop off?
Well, before I hooked up with XB, I was running around doing my own promo. I recorded that record in Atlanta with Sounds. It was when Timberland and Sexy Packages came out. That whole sound started to come out. We recorded that record. I brought it back to Jersey, and I was running around all the clubs by myself. Maybe a couple of my homeboys just getting the DJs to play it. XB was seeing me do these shows, kind of was following each other around, because I'll see Grand Finale stuff everywhere. They hear my stuff everywhere, and it kind of like we followed each other around. You know what I'm saying? There was some young hungry dudes from Jersey, and the young hungry dudes from Jersey myself. So then basically what happened was we kept driving the record. We hooked up. I signed a management deal with them, continued pushing the record more and more. And then it got all the way down to Miami. Pitbull heard it, called up my management, flew up here in Medicine, New York, signed up, and he bought the record from me and kept me on it.
That's crazy.
We ended up signing 305 and like 2 months later.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
so basically,
it wasn't an overnight deal at all. It sounds easy right now.
I mean, it just sounds crazy.
It sounds, but the way it happened was just for me it was definitely crazy, because I was actually grinding that one record so long, force feeding it to the people.
And it was hot, like it was. You know
it popped off in the clubs real good, you know what I'm saying? So, and MySpace was really just getting big. So I got a lot of MySpace love, and to the point where, you know what I'm saying, kind of became an addictive song in the club. And then once Pit got on it, it took it to that next level.
No doubt.
And there you go.
So what was it like, basically? You know, I'm not as humble as I can be. Like, what was it like, basically, going from being an independent artist to all of a sudden, you know, being on the MTV and having the whole world, like the whole world knows who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? Like California, I don't care if it's Europe, you know, countries you've never heard of, no matter what, they know who the fuck Young Boss is. You know what I'm saying? So, how did that feel? Like yourself, yourself go.
It's still crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I was like, it's kind of to the point where it feels like this is something that we all sit around and talk about when we, you know what I mean, trying to get in. And you just sit there and you record. So all my like independent artists who out there grinding, making these records is not in vain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it couldn't be done. I'm from a small town. And get the respect from people and kind of earn the respect. Because when people hear you rapping, it's like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But we try to do a whole different type of sound of music, and we try to take everything to a different level. Executive Board Music Group is like, really, we stand on ourselves to have dope music, right. You know what I mean? And we don't really just throw anything out there. Like, we want to like put out music that is going to be timeless, you know what I'm saying? So basically, like, to me, it's a respect thing, because like when I'm out in Miami or when I'm out here and I'm doing my records and you hear people screaming your words back to you, even if it's 4 or 5 people, you get that rush, like, wow, people really listening to my words. They really know what I'm talking about, and they really enjoy what I'm doing. And like just as early as 2 weeks ago, I was in Miami doing Calle, performing there in front of a sea of people screaming back your record to you. It kind of like puts you in like wow mode, you know what I'm saying? You're like, wow, like, this is crazy, like, this is what I've been working for, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it just gives me more drive to keep doing what I'm doing. Start with LMFAO, Kevin Rudolph and Pitbull. The record out there is Lil Baby was #1 in Miami for 2 months. And just running strong out there still. Every time I perform it. And I finally got to perform it with LMFAO, which brought a whole new different energy, so it's definitely good look.
What's your relationship with Pitbull as of now?
It's my boss, man. 305, you know what I'm saying?
So young boss has a boss.
Yeah, that's my boss.
Right.
Pitbull, big homie, man. He hold me down over there at 305 Inc. You know, we signed over at Universal Republic right now. And he just signed his deal with Polo Brown, Sony. So we both got our major deals, and he's doing real good. Watch out for that Fast and Furious soundtrack. My boss got like 5 records on there. Lighting that thing up, you know what I'm saying? Watch out for that movie drop tomorrow, matter of fact. And he'll be on there. So I'm watching him and learning from him, and he gives me an opportunity to learn from him. I'll be on the road with him soon. So he kind of pretty much gives me the setup, and he kind of lets us run with it. He lets the executive board do what we got to do. He just hands us the tools and tell us what to build, and lets us build it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really build it for us. So that's why I respect him, because, you know what I mean, he know we work hard, and, you know, he's willing to let us grind and do what we got to do.
That's ill. Not a lot of labels really, I don't want to say a lot of them, but, you know, like the generic, you know, format of a label is you're going to bring you on, you're kind of going to do what we say. So right. That's pretty ill. That
and being independent like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, number 10 on top 10. And he's independent. He just signed his deal. He's already number 10 on the chart, so he definitely, you know, got what he deserved, you know what I'm saying? So,
like, what can we expect from him? You know, in the public, what are they going to hear from you?
Right now, we got more music dropping. April 21st, it's going to be a big digital release on that record. My man Point Blank Marksman doing a lot of production on that. You know what I'm saying? Bringing him out as a new producer.
Who is Point Blank?
It's one of my personal. He's actually in the studio right now. He's here right now.
Point Blank, what's good, baby? Come in.
Come through here. You gotta come over here. Yo, Mike, can you take that phone?
Come through real quick. Come on, Mike. We're gonna introduce Point Blank, my man right here at a Highland Park. You know what I mean? Super producer for Young himself, Killmore all day. You know what I'm saying?
That's my dude, Point Blank the Marksman, BMG. I know what it is, homeboy.
I've been working with this dude since we were in elementary school. It's not new to me.
So, I mean,
the interview shit is new to me. I'm not good with this shit. I mean,
it's all good. He gonna learn. He living the life. Check me out, FieldTheRush.tv. Log on, post up whatever you want, love, hate, whatever you want to do. Become a friend, make a friend, tell a friend you did. Also hit up myspace.com/DavidRushOnline. Got my YouTube.com/DavidRushOnline. And most of all, make sure you Twitter at me. You know what I'm saying? Twitter at me, the new single on my MySpace page. David Rush Online. Also, I'm always on there, tweeting up. So shout out to all my Twitter homies on there. Hit me up, David Rush, a.k.a. Young Boss, Jersey. You know what it is. 305 Inc. in the building, Universal Republic. XBMG. To the moon.